Herbs we say, you deaf or what?
Yo, it's good. Again, this is Mikey.
Boogeyman.
This is Smoke Break, where we smoke, talk a little bit of shit.
And eat swell.
Alright, so we back out today. So what we talking about? We talking about the best up and coming black actors today in the game.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a wide range. Yeah, it's our list. Our list. We want you guys to comment with us and let us know what you think and what you feel, if you agree, disagree, whatever. What you would add, who you would omit.
If you think we tripping.
Word.
Because I'm down to debate anybody. We can do it.
Word up. So you can do that in the comments, along with like and subscribe.
Most definitely. Share the love.
So, the top of our list right now, and this is in no particular order or anything like that, it's just spitting off list we compiled. So, you got, go ahead, you could go Kiki Lane, because that was yours.
Right, yeah, Kiki Lane, I'm going to throw in there because her powerful performance in Bill Street Could Talk. Also, it's definitely shit. And also for all my nostalgic folks, you can look forward to her coming up and Coming to America 2. That's gonna be releasing on Amazon Prime, I believe. So definitely, she got range. This is gonna be a good move for her career, doing a piece that mostly all of us are gonna see, and it's gonna put her in the limelight for sure. So look out for Kiki Lane.
Wasn't she? She was in White Boy Rick 2?
No, that's not her. That's somebody else.
Okay.
I believe was she in Native Son?
Probably
yes, Native Son is what she was in. Right on. Alright, so
Don't fuck his name up.
I'm not gonna fuck his name up. Probably too soon in the list because this nigga's a heavy hitter. But
yeah.
Nah, Yaha Abdul Mahim the second.
The second.
You know him from Watchmen. You know him from upcoming. He's gonna be the new Candyman. He also is just in the Trial of Chicago 7, where he played, I believe, Bobby Seale. And,
oh yes.
Yes. And also from that wild, crazy episode of Black Mirror.
Of that lackluster overall last season, bro. It's like they really slipped on that whole
last season. It's hard to chase a dragon like that, though. Like,
also, that just made me think about it. Do we put on the list
his co-star in the episode?
Yeah. No, not his co-star. That's Mahershala.
No, that's Anthony Mackie.
No, not he's
right, exactly.
The other dude who was in Snowfall, the dude from Snowfall, and he was in an episode of that Black Mirror 2, of that trash last season of Black Mirror. What's his name again?
Man, I wouldn't know because Snowfall's trash, bro.
Yeah, Snowfall is trash.
I'm sorry.
And I told my man that RIP. You know what I'm saying? I met him a couple of times, John Singleton. One time I seen him at work, I let him know, like, yo, it wasn't for me, at least. You know what I'm saying?
And this is hard John Singleton fan.
He told me to look forward to season 2, and I just never really got with it. So I'll check it out at some point.
All right, next up,
Stormy.
Yeah, it's your choice, Storm Reed. I can get with it. What I would say, she hasn't given us too much
work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She's in a lot. She's been in a couple of things. You know what I'm saying? Some blockbuster films.
Wrinkle in Time. When They See Us.
Right.
And
Euphoria.
And we just
spoke
about her. And, Invisible Man. Yes.
So the thing is, they're all sort of supporting roles, but she's still young. She's coming up, and she's got on-screen presence.
And that's what it's about.
So that's what it's about. She's got the range. She's got, you know what I'm saying? She's got, I feel like, what it takes to be one of the next stars.
And for sure, it's that quality, even though the quantity isn't crazy. It's the quality in when she's on screen, and especially in Euphoria, she just commands it. And for such a young actress, she's definitely on the list. Next up is my nigga. Lakeith motherfucking Stanfield. Yeah. You really don't have to say much. Atlanta, Uncut Gems, Sorry to Bother You. We saw that in the theaters, and that shit was upon a second watch, it was a very ambitious film. Like, but his performance in it was just, you feel me? Like, and that's what we talking about, performances. Because some of these people, like, they're not responsible for the movie. You feel me? So also coming up, our boy Shaka King and his big blockbuster, what is it? The Black Judas, story Judas, the Black Messiah.
The Black Messiah.
You know, telling a real life story. I forget his name at the moment, but portrayal of the man who worked to infiltrate the Black Panthers, and he also worked to infiltrate Malcolm X back in his time as well. He was long embedded with the FBI as an informant, and has many interviews in which he is on his own volition shares this information. So look out for that. That one's on the
we
list.
bugging. And then we go to John Boyega.
John Boyega.
My son with the round Arthur face, I like to call it.
My son, another British actor on the list that's really a powerhouse. Obviously, he broke the internet when they released that Star Wars trailer, and that Stormtrooper helmet came off, and they saw his black face. Like niggas was vexed, but it didn't matter. He shook up the world. You catch him in his latest piece was Small Acts on Amazon Prime, a film by Steve McQueen.
It's like a multi-part is it an anthology?
Yes, absolutely.
Anthology,
yeah.
But there are feature film, feature
each
film
one.
length.
Each one.
And it's a collection of them, 5 of them joints still.
Beautiful. I've seen 3
Shout
out
out
of 5 so
Evan. I know
far.
Evan telling me about this for a minute too. And
Episode 2 was, we'll get into that another time though. But and he also was in Detroit. Again, a lackluster movie, but he was in it. He did a good job. Next up, Letitia Smith, also known as Shuri from Black Panther. She just gave a powerhouse performance in the Mangrove 9 episode of Small Acts by Steve McQueen. Definitely gonna get some type of Oscar recognition, like, because she tore the house down in that shit, and she showed incredible range. And
she did in Black Panther too.
As she did. And so we definitely gonna look forward to her. And my nigga,
Jonathan Majors,
White Boy Rick,
Lovecraft
Country, Tick, my boy Atticus Freeman, The Five Bloods, and for
I feel like that's probably the first place that I saw him for some reason. Like
yeah.
The Five Bloods was the first place that I seen Jonathan Majors, and he jumped off the screen at me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
From his physical performance, you know what I'm saying? I feel like when you, like with Storm Reed, like in Euphoria, like her physical performance without having to say much,
right.
in Euphoria, that's what jumped off the screen with him. You know what I'm saying? He's animated, you know what I'm saying? He was powerful. And then I started seeing him more, White Boy Rick, and then Lovecraft, you know what I'm saying?
And Lovecraft, and like going into the whole, exactly what you're talking about, the physicality to the role, like Lovecraft Country, like I saw Tick as a superhero, you feel me? Like the way he was on the screen. And it was crazy, is like the way son is built, like even his facial features, he looks like he's straight out the 1960s, you feel me? He looks like Otis Redding on one of these niggas and shit, you feel me? Like he's like old time black, like big nose, big like features and shit like that. And he just commanded that. So now that my boy is going to be the next big MCU villain, as Kang the Conqueror is going to be in the Ant-Man 3 movie, Quantumania, my boy, he basically controls time travel and things like that. So it's going down, my boy Jonathan Majors for sure. Next up, actually his co-star in White Boy Rick, Taylor Page. She's another heavy hitter. She did amazing work. I've been hearing in the biopic for Zola that just came out this year. I don't know too much about the story, but I've been hearing a lot of great things. And as I could speak for myself, she did a great job in a small role in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Yeah, I gotta watch that again. It was pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, we're both actually a big fan of this next one. Dominique Fishback. I first became aware of her in The Deuce. Darlene
in The Deuce.
Darlene, powerhouse.
That's where I met her initially. You know, so that's where I seen her. And then at the time when The Deuce came out, I think I was heavy into like the film festival circuits, and I seen her there. And then I found out that she had done like some one act, no, like a one man
You were telling me that, yes, right.
She played men, women, like multiple characters, and that shit was a hit.
Skill,
you know what I'm saying?
boy,
So
skill.
that I think catapulted her into the Deuce.
The Deuce,
And
and
then
then
she got into the Project
Power,
Project
you
Power.
know, big budget film.
Yeah.
Ass.
Get it, with ass.
She was
Get it on
trash.
your resume though. You know
You
what
feel
I'm
me?
saying?
Yes, you know, everybody saw it. You did a great job. She did a great job in it. As did Jamie, but it was just a terribly scripted and paced movie, you know, so you know how that goes. And gonna round off the heavy hitter list with Daniel Kaluuya.
Yeah, we spoke about it a little earlier.
Definitely prematurely. Who my son thought was John Boyega.
Yeah, right. My fault.
You know, just a British nigga, right?
Right.
But,
All that English niggas sort of
obviously, Get Out, we know him from Black Panther, did a great job, and he's gonna be upcoming in again with Keith Stanfield, the Fred Hampton story, the Black Messiah, playing Fred Hampton, I believe. I feel like I might be missing another role he might have done in between then.
Yeah, I'm sure he's that. We spin off the head.
Yeah,
right
for
now.
sure. But
Absolutely.
he's definitely a go-to actor at this point in Hollywood for any prominent black stories. And we gonna round it out with our honorable mentions. And first is from the Bronx, the home, the turf. You feel me? What's my boy name? Jarrell Jerome. First seen him in Moonlight, and then he took all of our fucking breath away in Central Park 5 in his rendition of Corey Wise, where he just stole the show. And rounded out, you know, a little controversial on the list, but I'm a fan. I've seen enough of him to think to expect good things. But that's Algie Smith. You know, he played Ralph Tresvant, you know, in the New Edition story. He also was in Detroit and most recently Euphoria, where he's like, you know, has a prominent role on a prominent television show. So I definitely see him continuing to go forward and being some good shit moving on.
Yeah. Word. So that was our little list, you know what I'm saying? Not like again, I didn't know not chronological, but no particular order or anything like that.
Just some niggas for you to look out for, and some powerful women for you to look out for if y'all into this thing called film the way that we did. So, feel me?
We're gonna eat this food now. We'll be back.
Hold on.
Alright, y'all, we back. So what we dealing with today? Dealing with some chili cheese fries. Alright. Made these. Some what is it? I made ground beef and ground turkey with garlic powder, onion, tomatoes, tomato paste, chili powder, and just some cheddar cheese, some pear, avocado on top, and some fries.
Yeah, you know, did mine pretty similar with the chili, like used Beyond Meat crumbles, onion, pepper, chopped up, some other flavors that we use at the Bodega, with the vegan mac and cheese, some pear, you know, a little cheddar on top. Feel me?
Yeah. Let's get to it. Fries.
God damn. So,
Yeah.
you heard of this Clubhouse shit, right?
Right.
Right. Niggas been on Clubhouse for a minute now. So the homies is telling me that Shorty is on there playing Fuck, Marry, Kill instead of fucking networking.
The millennial.
You know what I mean? I mean, to be expected. So I was preying that. So boom, I want to pose the same situation to you. But because of the numbers, it's gonna be fuck, marry, kill, or leave alone. One of them is gonna have to leave alone. And it's shorties from Girlfriends. Joan, Maya, Tony, and Lynn.
Alright, go.
Who you going with?
Fuck.
Man, only fuck.
And only
That's
fuck.
it. Like, and leave alone mean like you can't fuck them never. Like at no point it's not like you can stash one and later on it's like never ever ever in the fuck. You good. You just fucking. That's it.
Fuck, I'll probably go with Joan. So because all they have to deal with Joan like forever.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to kill her. She's a good person. So fuck Joan. Marry? Probably Maya. Marry Maya. She's at. Where do you have with the first background? Oh, some shit, some form of plight. But that's they all do. But she's still the most in touch with it. Oh man.
Heard you. Heard you.
You know what I'm saying? She was a good wife. Alright, so fuck, marry. I got kill and leave alone left, right?
Yep.
I probably kill Tony and leave Lynn alone.
Okay.
Tony doesn't really pull anything for me. She doesn't. I'm not like physically attractive. She's cool, like him, but not like my type. He's got a shitty person.
Alright, interesting. We matched in one criteria.
Fuck.
No.
Leave alone.
Oh, I can't. Well, I don't remember along the way. It might have been two. So, fuck, marry, kill, leave alone. Fuck. I don't even know how this is a question. It's a Lynn, hands down.
I mean,
Like,
yeah, that's an obvious, easy choice.
Lynn is with the shits. Like, and
Yeah.
just for fucking, I know I'm gonna just be good right there and she's right up my alley with how niggas is built. So.
Oh yeah. Joan had a fat ass, bro.
That's cool. I want niggas see fat asses every day.
I
Anyhow,
don't fuck him.
true. I mean, that's not true. But with an ass like that, though, that shit was stupid. Well, okay. Married, because Baby was the same. I had to struggle with this one.
Struggle?
I did.
Who was you married? What's the struggle about?
At first, but who I chose, because I was torn. At first, I chose to marry Tony. As crazy as it sounds.
Tony?
Yeah, I'll explain myself.
Okay, please.
I'll explain myself. Tony's really not a terrible person. Tony is actually very kind. She's a little too selfish, but because of her upbringing, she had to get out of her fucked up ass situation in Fresno. And as much as she demands from people, she makes that shit on her goddamn own volition. And Tony's a nigga, and that's very important to me. Like, Tony is funny as hell. Like, she's mad. She will cut your ass to the bone. But the problem with Tony, the reason why I couldn't choose Tony is because Tony has admitted on many occasions that she's a pillow princess. That she don't even like sex like that. She just likes to just lay there and shit like that. So that's why I didn't choose. So Maya is who I chose to marry for many of the same reasons. Maya is like one of the most down to earth. She's, even though she fucked up on her marriage a little bit, she was 18 when she met the nigga. All she did was talk to a nigga and kiss him, and then the nigga got crazy. And she fought hard, got her nigga back anyhow. Good mother, hard worker. She went from a secretary to an author, and again, she funny as hell, mad down home. I know she like fuck. And I'm killing Joan. Like, easily and gladly. Like,
why?
Because Joan is not a good fucking person.
What? Why
Joan is not. Alright, how recently have you watched Girlfriends, bro?
I listened to it just a few months ago.
When it came out on Netflix, right? Look at how she dealt with Sean, the sex addict.
How did she
All
do
this, give me love on my terms. It gotta be this, it gotta be that. Oh, you're a sex addict. I wanna know your life. I wanna know. Just tell me. As soon as she fucking went to the sex addict meeting, he heard how much, how many bodies he had. Just up and left the nigga. After just left the nigga standing there. You was sitting here pining for this information. I told you to leave this shit alone. But you was pining for this shit and now you got it. You wanna up and leave. When I told you this was your reaction, And I don't like shit like that. And on top of that, she's mad judgmental. She does not appreciate real gestures of love. She always got to be on her terms. If it's not this way, then it don't mean shit. Nah, fuck that.
You rather that than materialism? Tony being materialistic.
She can get her own materials. Yes, I do.
What do you mean she can get her own materials?
Tony got her own. Tony's a real estate.
Okay,
she does her own thing. She's only asking for what she wants.
All she ever talked about is niggas with bread and money and this and the third.
What happened with Greg? What happened with Greg?
That was a one-off, bro.
Nigga, but that's what I'm saying. If you a certain type of nigga, that's what it takes. You gotta know who you are for niggas, for bitches, like for women like Tony. Yeah, Tony will intimidate a lot of dudes, but if you built a certain way, you sling a certain shit a certain way, Tony gonna buck. Now, if you bridge a gap with that, now have something for yourself to match what you got going on, Tony will be right in line, bro. I met a million Tonys in my life to a certain extent. And like, so now Joan, my nigga, she's mad, just too annoying and just, oh my god, like super rating. She don't understand real gestures of humanity. It seems like,
what do you mean?
Like, we go back to all her relationships. One dude, they say him, I love you soon enough for the way that she wanted. She got her 3-month rule and this and that. And she has to control every situation that she's in. Like, and no leeway, and like everything will be a moot point unless it goes the way that she wants it to go. Oh, yeah. That's not my kind of person, bro.
That's why I don't give a fuck then.
And then she's a ooch ouch girl, bro. What you mean?
Yeah, but
she's not even ton of fun. And Joan's probably a runner, bro.
He's a ooch ouch girl, so.
Exactly, bro. Who's dealing with that?
What's another? I don't know. What's that? 9 minutes? Or 8 minutes?
9:37. And we talk long today.
I think that's it, yeah.
Alright.
It's a fire.
Washing.
Like, comment, subscribe, tell us man shit, whatever. Until next time.
Holla at your people. You heard?